Ooh, okay. There we go. Gotta go to Dungeon 6. And luckily I know... luckily I know where that is. Took 40 minutes to re-find it. So I'm gonna go heal up at the fairy fountain and then head to Dungeon 6. Come on, it should be up here. There we go. Dungeon 6. I didn't explore any of this place. I wonder if the magical key is in here. Or if that's in Dungeon 9. Yeah, I remember now the severe lack of Wizwobes. I can't speak. That I've encountered. It's because they're in Dungeon 6. Secrets where fairies don't live. Oh, okay. So that's how you're supposed to find out about that lake. Nothing here. I mean, it works, but I'd rather have the boomerang. Key. One of these walls is probably bombable. Perfect. Oh, hi, Gleok. Oh, hi, Mark. That's kind of how I said it. Three hits? Okay, that's not bad. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Oh, there's the Triforce piece. I'll come back for it. So that's all I actually need. I want to see what else is in this dungeon. Nothing here. Come on. Ah, dang it! I lost my shield. Stupid likes. Gonna have to buy another shield. I don't think I need to kill these guys. There's the tier 2 sword. Not that it matters. I thought that was in a... I thought that was supposed to be in a random cave on the overworld. I thought I had it set up that way. Or I guess I had it set up where the swords had a chance to be in a dungeon, but I guess the tier 3 sword just ended up being in the overworld like normal. That's what the potion is for. I can always get another potion. Money, just what I needed. I can't block these shots because the stupid shield's gone. There we go. Oh, that was... Oh, okay. That was normally the boss. Okay, so I need to backtrack just a little bit. I kind of hope the magic key is in here. It would save a lot of headache. Except not really, I have plenty of keys, and I'll get more keys. So, it's just more of a convenience. Oh, no, I didn't explore to the right. Let's go up. Okay. Item? What do we got? Heart container. Second to last one. Not bad. Let's try going up. No item. Okay. Ah, not again. I mean, you can't take anything else, but it's more of an annoyance. What do we got? I would like more bombs. I know that's my money for the shield gone, but, you know, I like more bombs. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else here. Let's leave. That means the magic key is in Dungeon 9. Unless I missed it somewhere. Oops. So now that I have the entire Triforce, I could go to Dungeon 9 and save Zelda. But I want to replace my shield. So, time to money grind for a little bit. Okay. I think I need 90 rupees to get my shield, so... And even though I used a little bit of my potion, I can just use what I have right now. I could just do money-making game, but nah, I don't want to do that. Gonna grind for the money. Sorry, I can't block these shots because my shield's gone. Damn. Oh, the shield's so good. I think this might be my best shot. I keep my eye on the real one. Good to know. I think this is gonna be the money grinding spot. Is that the most I can do? Yeah, never go from the bottom. I lost it. They don't last that long, do they? Oh, nope. Despawned. I could go into one of the dungeons, but no, I'm good. Oh, that's just mean. Not much more to go. Usually a lot more of those guys here. I'm gonna be very upset if another like eats my shield. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. At least I know where Dungeon 9 is, so it's not gonna take that long. So is the magical key the only thing I'm missing? I think so. And also one heart container. Actually, you know what? I think at this number, I don't think I need to buy the shield. I think we need to keep the money exactly where it is. Oh, wrong way. There's no enemies over here. Jeez, like, normally there's a lot more than that. Come on. Oh, no. I'm not going around. I'm okay with this. At least I can still block arrows. God, where's the money? There's one. And I'm basically back at Dungeon 6. Oh no, wrong spot. Does this have one? No, that's, that was like money or something. Five more should do it. Go in the desert for a little bit. Oh, that's dumb. Come on. I just need one more. Come on. That's good. I believe this shop has one. Perfect. Get that back. Now, time for Dungeon 9. Don't know why I keep grabbing that. I'm full on bombs. Let's go. Final dungeon! Okay, I'm trying to remember the route. I think I need to go around. Like this is... I think they're just kind of like small squares until you find a hidden exit to lead to another section. Nothing here. Okay. Oh, come on. Nothing here. Wait. Is this like a secret? Yes. Okay. Yeah, this is where I needed to go. Yes, we're almost done. Almost done. A slight detour with getting a new shield, but... yeah. How's it going? Just... there we go. Dungeon 9 has been teased for so long. Oh, that was close. I almost lost my shield again. Where am I? Let's try going this way. My day's alright. Not much going on. Just kind of woke up and then just kind of started this. We got a good... thanks. So useful. None of these are pushable. Okay. Yeah, just gonna finish this up, and since it probably won't take that long, we'll move on to something else for the rest of the stream today, just to kill time. I was playing Earthbound Beginnings on the Switch, and I played and beat it. I did have it on the Wii U, but I didn't get that far in it, so I actually beat it this time. I have to say, it's a solid RPG for the NES. It has a few issues here and there, but solid. Nice. It's not... I wouldn't say it's too long, but the game is longer because you have to grind here and there. It has its fair share of problems, though. I don't know how much I should mention as, like, you know, tips for your playthrough of Earthbound Beginnings. But, yeah. It has a very small amount of weapons for each character, and that's kind of surprising. The moment you're doing what you normally do for Pokemon, which is fight anything that appears. That's what I usually do. I don't usually run away unless it's a fight that I know that it's just not worth fighting in terms of, like, I take too much damage during the fight. Maybe someone just tries to die. But then again, every time you try to run away, you just can't. So it's kind of a lose-lose. Okay, so that was pointless. Need to go to the left side. How far are you in Beginnings? Mostly stat-based rather than weapon-based. The weapons do help, though. At least for... Actually, no, for almost all characters except for maybe Anna. Wait, I want to light this up. So, like, how far are you in it right now? I know you said you just started playing, so... you got 2 melodies and you finished the zoo. Okay, so... There's one more melody you can get, like, right away. There we go. There's the map. Can't go down. That's not vulnerable. So you went to the graveyard because you had to do that to go to the zoo. So there's a place called Canary Village. You could do that very quick. It doesn't take that long. And then you can move on from there. What was I supposed to... I do like the overworld of Earthbound Beginnings. It's very, you know, it's just one big world. It's your first playthrough, so you don't know much from Iceberg videos. Oh, okay. I don't know how much you want me to mention, but, like... But in that first area, I'm gonna say, there's 3 melodies you get. You know, one's right at the beginning. Zoo Quest and then Canary Village. And they're all very close to each other. There we go. I will say this, though. You're open to anything. You don't care about spoilers, so any tips. Okay. I wouldn't say it's story spoiler, so that... I mean, it's an NES RPG, so there's not much story to begin with. But, so, once you get past Canary Village, you'll get to Magicant. And Magicant is a good place to level grind. When you, both at the point of where you are in the game, and whenever you get new party members, because they start at level 1. It has free healing, it has a storage, and stuff like that. There are 3 armor shops. And you could buy the best armors in the game. And it's not that cheap. It's not that expensive. There's, on the top right corner of where all the houses are, there are 3 armor shops. One for coins, one for rings, and one for pendants. Coins and rings are defense items. Go for the ring first. I think it's the gold ring. That gives you the most amount of defense for the ring. I think it's like 1510 is how much it costs. And then go for the coin next to that. That's the best defensive coin you can get. And it's 1200. And then after that, the pendants. The pendants are your elemental reducing stuff. So you have the option to reduce lightning, ice, or fire. And based on what I read, fire is used a lot. So you should prioritize protecting yourself against fire. And also there are some enemies that blow up on you or like catch themselves on fire that protects against that or reduces the damage anyway. That's very you don't really need the other two all that much. Okay, you got the one in Canary Village, and you got the one in the house. There's one in the zoo. Double check the zoo. There's a singing monkey that you have to examine. I think it's the one that stole your key. Let's get to the center. But yeah, once you get to Magic Hand, I wouldn't necessarily money grind to get all your equipment, but the best armor is there. There's no better armor, at least in terms of coins and rings. And, so I'm gonna need to buy another potion if I lose. There we go. Let's see. There's the magical key. In the next town you go to, that's after Magic Hand, you'll be able to buy boomerangs. That is your second best weapon for everyone. I'm not even kidding. It's stronger than... It's the second strongest weapon for Ninten, Anna, and Lloyd. Or for Lloyd, I assume it is the best weapon because his guns aren't that great, as far as I can tell. Yeah, so you do need to keep that in mind. But I don't find it that bad. The auto-targeting is not that bad. Because most of the time you fight one enemy. And whenever there's more, it's usually not too bad. I thought I checked this. Was this just for the one item? Maybe I should check. Bombing in the top left corner. Okay, no, I think this might have just been a way to get the magical key, so I think I need to go back. Wait, I think it's kind of dumb that the best armors you can buy so early in the game. Where am I? Yeah, I think that was just a detour. You can get a free boomerang in Magicant, though. Although it's that area has a gimmick where there's like 6 presents, and you can only get one of them. But the problem is, once you check one, unless you have maxed items, you don't really know what you're gonna get. So either save state or look it up, or have full inventory. You can decide what you want. You can get a free boomerang from that. But even then, boomerangs aren't that expensive. But, like, the other items I don't think were that great. One of them's just a joke item. Okay, so how it works is each character has a specific type of weapon they use, and there are 2 weapon types that can be equipped by anyone, specifically the slingshot and the boomerang. So those 2 weapon types can be equipped by anyone. Other than that, each character has their own weapon type. So it's bats for Ninten, frying pans for Anna, guns for Lloyd, and then like blades for Teddy. And by the way, in Magicant, you can find a treasure chest with a sword. That's Teddy's second best weapon. You better put it in storage. It's going to be a while before you find Teddy, so put it in storage. No, I don't need that. I will say this, though. Once you get your 3rd melody, it's gonna be a little while before you find your 4th. There's kind of a long gap between the 3rd and 4th melody. But, like, in terms of weapons, so you'll get the boomerang soon. Like, you could get one in Magicant, and anything else you'll get in the town after you're finished with Magicant, and you could buy boomerangs there. You'll be with those weapons for the rest of the game, because your best weapons are in the final dungeon. So you're going to be stuck with boomerangs for a while. When I said Earthbound Beginnings has problems, I wouldn't say it's like glitchy problems. It's more of like some game design problems, like getting that early, like the best armors, like so quickly. There we go. Here's Ganon. Just keep stabbing. I'll find him eventually. There he is. You know, I still don't have the last heart container. Although I didn't fully explore this dungeon. Oh, that's it. I did it! I did it. I saved the world. So. Yeah, I know. Randomized Link just had the best stuff early on. Although he doesn't have full hearts, so... Had a slight handicap. That's fine. Anyway. So... Since I beat this randomizer... The next main... game I'm going to play... I'm not going to do it today. I'll do it in the next stream. I have not... So the game is Final Fantasy 1. But I'm not sure which version I'm gonna do. And I want to pull that up. I got a package here. I'll be right back. Here, hold on. I want... Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Anyway, so the next game I'm gonna do is Final Fantasy 1. But I'm not sure on the version. So, the options are Pixel Perfect. That's the newest one. I would have to download it on Steam, but that's not bad. That's the newest version, so I haven't experienced that particular version. The PSP version, which I do have. I do have it. And I'll be using it on the emulator, which I will bring up here in a sec. Molly, what? I specifically transferred this one to my computer, so that's all good. That has the PSP version has extra content that the Pixel Perfect does not have. So there's like extra dungeons and bosses. So that's something to keep in mind. The Pixel Perfect is basically just the NES version, but a more updated visuals, I guess, and updated soundtrack. The last version I'm thinking of is the NES version, but I make that a randomizer. Those are the three versions. I'm not sure which one to do. So bring it up to you. In the meantime, let's pull something else up. I have something in mind. I downloaded a few of my games on Steam. Okay, so... Hold on a sec. Molly, what are you doing? The original NES version had the spell charges. Why did you just throw your bone? She just, like, threw it. The original version has the spell charges. I believe Pixel Perfect still has spell charges. Practically every other version has MP. So technically the game's a little bit easier, but there is the extra content in PSP. There's like 5 extra dungeons that you can do. So I think the idea is, do you want NES Randomizer? Do you want the extra to see the extra content in the PSP version? Or do you want a more traditional updated NES version with the Pixel Perfect, with the new music? Anyway, while I'm waiting, let me pull up So I'm gonna just kill some time for the rest of the stream for like an hour. So give me a sec. I'm gonna swap over. There we go. I have my PSP emulator. One sec. Okay. So we got my this is all my PSP games. All of these games I transferred myself. There's only like one game that I haven't put on here. Randomizer sounds like it could be fun. So we're leaning toward... What the... Leaning towards the randomizer? We could go with that. Anyway, a game to kill time? I think I'm going to pop in Dissidia. It's a fighting game, so I figured, why not? Let me know if the audio is too loud. We'll find out here in a sec. How many hours did I put into this thing? Whoops. 440 hours. Okay, so how well does this run? It doesn't seem like it's running that well. Okay, so how's the audio and how's it running on your end? Give it a sec. So the audio was very choppy on my end when I wasn't on the screen. Do a quick one-on-one with computer. Who do I want to go with? Sure. It's now fine? Okay, well... Wait, what's this? Okay, there seems to be some skipped frames, but I think that only happens when the game is technically in the background. So as long as I keep the game on here, it should be fine. Maybe if I lower some settings. How's the audio? Is it too loud, too quiet? Oh, no. The audio's fine. But it's not fine. Okay, so we'll keep it as it is right now. Okay. Just killing time, so... We'll do this. What do I have set up? Okay. Oh, I don't have an assist. That's fine.
You are dangerous on so many levels.
Okay, it does seem to be skipping frames a little bit. Just out of range.
Ready. To the promised land.
It's been a little while. Visual freezes, but the audio's... Visuals freeze. Okay. So, it might be... Might be on my end, because I'm also getting a few issues. And I think it only happens when I am... well, let me try... Where is it? I wonder if this has something to do with it. Let's bring it down to, say, 3 and see if that does anything. It's a learning experience.
Fear not. Fly, not dare. Fear not. To the promised land.
Okay, so back was... Okay. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Damn. Yeah. Ah, that sucks.
Fear not. Fly, not dare. Cut. Vanish. Go.
That was a charge up one.
To the promised land. Fly, not dare. Fear not. Fear not.
There we go. He's probably gonna spam HP attacks more.
Fear not.
I got me. I did set it to hard difficulty. Is it running fine now, or is it still causing problems? Oh, the visuals are back to normal, so I did lower some settings. So, hopefully... Hopefully that did something.
Dangerous on so many levels.
Have you ever played Dissidia before? Well, that's assuming you had a PSP, and not many did.
Ready.
Alright.
Fly, not dare. Fear not. To the promised. Cut. Vanish.
I should have EXP to HP equipped. No, he got Grand Cross.
Dodge this. Cut. Vanish.
I don't think the HP went up. Do I not have EXP to... Nope, I don't have EXP to HP equipped. Huh. Well, that's causing problems.
Fear not. Fear not.
0.
Dodge this. Ready. Cut. Vanish.
dang it.
Evolve into the shadow. Defeated.
I mean, let's be honest here. Kefka is the better villain. So do I not have EXP to HP? I mean, I already know I don't, but like, what's going on? Why don't I have it equipped? That's why I don't have enough skills. That's why. No, I don't want to play as Xdeath. Okay, Kane. Play as Kane. Kane versus Zidane. Let's try like this.
How long can you keep up the cool guy at?
Forgot some of this dialogue.
This is it.
How does FF1 connect to the overall FF games? They're all separated from each other. FF1 doesn't really connect to really anything. I think they're all technically like separate universes or separate worlds. So you don't need to play really any of them in any order. There might be references here and there, but this is what I get for doing hard difficulty on a game I haven't played in a while. Those 400 something hours don't mean shit when you haven't played. Okay, there's EXP to HP. Ah, damn. Skyway. Haha.
This is it. Fly away.
I think I lucked out there. Nope, get out of there. I almost had it. Oh, that breaks shield? Okay. And I lost. Again, let me know if there's any more issues being streamed right now. Because I don't know how well this is actually running.
How long can you keep up the cool guy at?
Ah, I got caught. larger delay. Okay, I don't know if that's something I can do. Maybe if I change the settings down a bit more. Let's try just setting it to 1. See if that does anything. Visually, it won't look as great, but we're also talking about the PSP. Oh, now I kind of want it on higher. Again, my laptop can handle this at like 5, but I think when streaming that just causes problems. I'm assuming it's on my end. I don't have the best setup. I got him. Ah, he got me. He got me. I think I'll probably just do a couple more one-on-ones. Kind of gives a little bit of time for you to figure out, like, gives a little bit more time to figure out any issues on the streaming side. Yeah, we'll keep it at random. The bot is probably hacking. I mean, I did set him to like the strongest difficulty. Let's set him to like, let's set him there. Again, 400 something hours doesn't mean shit if you haven't played in a while.
Have you drowned in the battle and forgotten your will? Time to part.
I love this game. Like, I have the... this is the second game, and I had the first one. I put about the similar amount of hours into it, like, when I was in high school. Too bad NT kind of changed things. Okay, that was weird. I think Garland is voiced by Chris Sabat. Because that sounds like a Piccolo. If you ask a question, it takes me twice as long to respond. The game is running and the audio is good. Okay, that's fine. I'll just keep that in mind that there's a huge delay. Because Garland kinda sounds like Piccolo. So I think it's Chris Sabat. That's the part I'm thinking of. Like, oh, when he says that line, it sounds a lot like him. Yeah. Okay, so I should be... There we go. Let's go for... Again, I can win the fight when I don't have it as the hardest. Oh yeah, that is definitely Chris Sabat. So again, have you ever played this game? Oh no, I don't want new save data. Come on. Yeah, support saving. I don't want to save that. How about I do like one more? And then I'll try doing like a different section.
Without control, can you call it power?
Well, Shanto is going to lose because I have the home field advantage. There we go. Well, this doesn't really... it's a spin-off, so... It's just a fighting game crossover. This was actually my first introduction to Final Fantasy, if we don't count Kingdom Hearts. So, like... I had a friend who had the first game and I played it, and the only thing I knew about Final Fantasy was the characters from Kingdom Hearts, in Kingdom Hearts. That's all I knew. So I had at least some interest in the sense where, oh, I recognize this character, sort of thing. So this game kind of was an introduction for a lot of the characters for me. And that made me want to try out the mainline Final Fantasy stuff. Damn. Block. There we go. And so, I mentioned multiple times that I play a mobile game a lot more. And, the mobile game that I play a lot is Dissidia. It's basically this, but make it more of an actual RPG instead of a fighting game, because I do not want to play this on a mobile phone with touchscreen controls, no. But more of an actual RPG. It's a lot more tolerable, a lot more fun. Now, if I could just hit her, I win. So, I guess to kind of explain how this game plays, there are two types of attacks: Brave attacks and HP attacks. HP attacks are very simple. Any attack you do hits HP. Brave attacks, what that does is, you see the two big numbers over the character's HP. They're brave, and when you do brave attacks, it specifically attacks that number. When you deal damage to the opponent, any damage you deal to their brave goes to you. I think I'll do... Was it Labyrinth? Yeah. And whenever you do an HP attack, it is based on the number of brave you currently have. Let's play as Furion. No. Just kind of messing around right now, so it's not that big of a deal. No, let's fight the Terra.
Our mind's made up. Can't run.
Some brave attacks just automatically link to an HP attack if you have it equipped. There is weapons and armor you can equip, so it's still kind of an RPG in some weird sense. Oh, maybe that's forward. Yeah, there it is. Oh, nope. There is a story mode to this, but, oh, that breaks defense. Okay. But, I'm not doing story mode. Maybe one day, but not right now. See, that was a brave attack that I was able to link into an HP one. Break, double trouble, I win. Pokken Tournament? I did play that one for a little bit, but I didn't... It's been a while since I played it.
I guess I've gotten stronger.
Nice one. Okay. I think this is a game where it's very unique into what it does. I can't think of another game that's kind of like this. But if I go to customization, I have weapons and equipment here. Although since I'm in the labyrinth, I think I just have a basic... Yeah, in the labyrinth, I just kind of start off with nothing. Accessories, there's summons, which I don't have because of the labyrinth. I'm good. Shield. Okay, I'll just fight Tidus.
Give me everything you've got. Can't run.
So, the characters are the main character of 1 through 10, plus the villain of 1 through 10. Let's see. We got Prish and Shantoto from 11, Vaughn and Gabaronth from 12. Lightning from 13. Because at the time, I think 13 was the newest one. Let's see. And then the other characters that were added to this were like Laguna from 8, Kane from 4,
I guess I've gotten stronger.
Tifa from 7, and Yuna from 10. That sounds right. Yeah, there's Yuna. I'm better off trying for this. No, not the red one. Let's go with Battle of 4 Fiends. Okay, this is one of those fights where he yeah. There we go, I win. He had 1 HP. Yeah, this is one of those games where it has it's a crossover with everyone, and like they all show up, but the idea is they don't have their memories by the end of all this, so it's in a way you could say it's canon, but it's also non-canon, so 15 medals in a single fight. Yeah, I have Pokken Tournament, but I only had it on the Wii U, and I didn't play too much. Esper, fight to the death, battle for freedom. We'll just do Esper battle.
Give me everything you've got. Can't run.
So I haven't messed around with the PSP emulator, but I wonder if there is a way to actually do multiplayer through the emulator. That'd be interesting.
I guess I've gotten stronger.
I don't need that. Fight lightning.
I won't run or hide. Can't run. Can't run. Can't run.
Oh, she's open! Got her! Yep. And when their brave is purple like that, that means one hit, they'll kill me. And she killed me. I didn't realize that, that brave attack kind of broke the shield. Oh, then. Yeah, I think I named off every character. Oh, and I forgot Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is cool. And, like, the final boss of this game you can play as, but it's very limited on what you can do with that. Sure, I'll play as Kuja. Oh, I think I see what happened. We'll do this. I don't want that. Oh no, Don't Be Afraid is good. Yeah, we'll play the Don't Be Afraid.
Isn't it thrilling? You're not getting away. Ooh.
Come on, fire, fire, do it! Oh, I forgot about that.
In unison. Here. Well now, watch this. There. Well now, you're not getting away. Well now, in unison.
It's been a while. I'm trying to remember his moves.
Go away. Watch this. Well now, there. That wasn't bad at all. Well now.
Actually, the final boss is actually pretty good, I think. It's more of, like, you can only use him in one stage. That sort of thing. I might show him off.
Go away.
Maybe whenever after I lose. Because I know I will lose this.
Destruction. That wasn't bad at all. In unison.
I'll try.
That wasn't bad at all. Just go away.
And so,
Well now.
another... another thing is, if you get their brave below 0, you break their brave, which means for a while, like how it is now, I would deal 0 damage, and the number in the middle goes to whoever broke the brave. So that's just more brave that you get. You probably picked that up while I was playing, but I just figured I'd mention it. And I lost. Wait! EX Revenge. Oh, I managed to win that.
How pathetic.
Hi, Molly. Yes, I see you. Sure, we'll have Garland be an assist. Having an assist is nice. Let's go fight Kane. Oh, I need to set him up as an assist. That's dumb.
The true show begins now. You're not getting away.
There we go.
Getting away. Just go away. I'll bring this to an end. Well now, take this. Well now.
I also love the remix soundtracks for the remix songs for this game. I have a lot of nostalgia for this game.
Well now. You're not getting away. I'll bring this to an end. Just go away.
Again, I have not messed with Dissidia NT, but it just kind of looks a little disappointing. I'm probably gonna lose this. I lost. Anyway, I'll show Feral Chaos, but so the problem I noticed with Dissidia NT is it's constantly 3-on-3. So that's kind of a different mindset. It was an arcade game in Japan, so that's part of the problem. Here, let me pull up Feral Chaos. And I can find normal Chaos. But when you play as, actually, hold on. Oh no, I can play as... Okay. I remember how it is. So, I guess I can play on any map with Feral Chaos, but if you want to fight normal Chaos, you can only fight on his on basically his map.
Pathetic pawn.
I'm not trying to win, I'm just gonna show it off. I forgot this song. It's a very small map for Chaos, but it's... yeah, that kind of adds the tension. Molly, what are you doing? Molly, what are you doing? Stop. You're fine. Oh, I got hit. I was confused on what happened there. I also never play as Feral Chaos, so... yeah, I lost. Here, let's try a different fight. Sure, we'll fight. It makes more sense when, you know, you're fighting against a big boss and you're like a normal guy. This is a better comparison of what you would experience.
Kneel before me.
There we go. The problem was I was playing against a large character and fighting against a large character, so the map is very small. But this is a little bit more... this makes a little bit more sense. Oh, that breaks defense. Oh, I gotta be careful about that. The Emperor is a trap user. That sounds weird. But he sets up traps for you to run into. See, Jury Cell just kind of stays there waiting for me to get close. Nope. Oh, that's not the one that follows me. Okay. And one thing you probably noticed, but I'm going to mention it just to explain. Whenever you do an HP attack, your Brave temporarily goes to 0. There are ways to mitigate that, but it's... so it gives... so when you do an HP attack, you go to 0, and the opponent has a chance of breaking your Brave. Better. Oh, that wasn't... that's not the one I was thinking of. Haha! There we go. One thing I will mention about brave attacks. Blocking is usually your friend. Although there are some brave attacks that can pierce that. I just don't remember all of them. But blocking, like if you block an attack, they get staggered and it's very useful. Oh, that didn't reach. Okay. Nope. Okay, that's fine. He set up 2 dreary cells. And I was doing fine, but he hit me with flare, so... I fell into the trap. There are some... HP attacks cannot be blocked. That's, you don't want to do that. It just pierces your guard, and you just get hit. But there are some attacks, usually the ranged ones, some HP attacks where if you use an HP attack, you can reflect it. And if you reflect it, it's now technically your attack, and it will go to go back to sender. I think I just realized Feral Chaos doesn't have an EX mode. But I guess that's another balancing thing. I could stop Emperor from doing it. There we go. While I'm here, I might as well show off a normal Chaos fight. Who should I play? Let's go with Squall. See if I can beat him. Or at least show it a little bit better.
Solitude is but despair in disguise.
Come on, attack me. See, I blocked his attack and he got a wide opening there. Blocking is usually your friend. Well. Smash in Mortal Kombat. I don't play too many fighting games, but this was one of the few that I played anyway. I was left wide open. Ah, great. Yeah, Chaos is not an easy fight. He's going for it. I lost. I might give it one more try, but yeah, Chaos was not an easy fight. Although, when you fight him in story mode, I think you can have 5 characters in a party fight him. Let's try last battle 2.
Solitude is but despair in disguise.
So, like, if your character loses, you have the option of just keeping his HP where it's at and swap to a different character. But you lose the first one, so you gotta play it a little safe. Or feel like, nah, I didn't do enough HTP damage, I'm gonna retry that. I am not doing well. But if my sum is what I think it is, it might not be a bad thing. Oh no. Never mind. I lucked out there. I stopped his attack. And there we go. Yeah, that attack right there just pulls you in like a magnet. It's very difficult to get out of. Anyway. I don't know, arcade mode? I'm just kind of messing around. Let's go with... who do I go with? I don't have a random option. Whoops, wrong button. I didn't want level 20. And yeah, characters have levels, kind of like a normal RPG, so... What is Gilgamesh? Let's go force your way. Trying to remember how to play as Gilgamesh, or how I have my abilities set up. Chicken knife. That Gilgamesh swaps between 4 different weapons, and they kind of have different strengths, although one of them is the Excalibur, which deals 1 damage, so... Jump is not as good as Kane's. I'm trying to think of like some of the fighting games I play, like Smash, this, a couple Naruto games. I don't play that many fighting games. I timed it wrong. Oh well. Yeah, Chessbot. Imagine if Chessbot was in this. I don't know how that would work. Dang it. Oh, another thing, you might have noticed, when I was doing just one-on-ones, and the characters said something to each other, they have dialogue specifically for whoever they're facing against. Oh, okay, so he deflected my missile there. So I think it would have turned around and went back towards me. And if I were to get hit, I can basically hit myself. Ah, damn. You won. GG. And if you get hit by a super attack, you can boost your defense, but it doesn't really matter because I lost. Yeah, we're just gonna go back to top menu, that's fine. I guess I'll just go back to Labyrinth. Let's try... random. Laguna, okay. Play as Laguna. Why not? Maybe one day I'll actually do story mode for this, but that's not on my list right now. And I will say this, if you do play Dissidia, so this is the second game, right? And the first game is also on the PSP. There is no reason to pick up the first game. Like, even if you're just like, oh, maybe the story's different. No, what this game does is it has the first story in you basically play the first story again plus whatever new story is added in this. So there's absolutely no reason to pick up the first game. I just had the first game already, so that's why I have both. Oh, that's one of the ones where I needed to hold it. Okay. Let's see, he broke my guard there, but it didn't pierce it, it just kind of deflected my guard, so... It's not as bad as, you know, him piercing the guard, but it's still annoying. Oh, there we go. Oh, I don't have a summon. Well, I lucked out there. Okay, I lucked out. He didn't have a linking move. Oh, he's very far away. Okay, so I technically deflected his wind attack there, because my HP attack hit it. So I think he would have hit himself if he were to get close. I don't even think he has a link attack. Managed to win. So, since we're getting close, I'm gonna bring up the question. Should I do FF1 Randomizer or one of the other two?
Now, let's go for the next one.
Since I gave some time to think and we're getting close to ending the stream.
jitters. There you go. This'll be a blast. This'll be a blast. There you go. There you go. Bombs away. This'll be a blast. This'll be a blast. Bombs away.
Randomizer? Okay. Then I'll do the randomizer. That shouldn't be too hard to set up. If I never got an answer, that would have been the one I would have picked.
This'll be a blast.
Because I would think the randomizer would have been more interesting than just a normal playthrough.
Just try again tomorrow.
Let's fight Shantoto.
I'm probably gonna win. Look out! Hey, you!
So the only mainline FF games I haven't played were 11 and 14. But that's because those two are the MMOs. You know.
There you go!
So it's like, it's one... I kind of do want to play them, but, you know, you have to do the subscription thing, and that's just kind of difficult for me to kind of just justify to doing right now. I would have to be very dedicated to do that.
This'll hurt. Time to unload! Bombs away! Here!
And now my EX gauge is filled up, and there's two uses of doing this. If I were to use it right now, I go into EX mode, and that's how I could do my super move. Or, if I am getting attacked, and I did show this off before in one of the fights, if you're in the middle of getting attacked, you can use your EX move to basically slow down time and put them in a state where you basically block them. So it's basically a free hit. You don't get to use your super move in that case, though.
There you go!
In the first game, they didn't have that time slowing thing, so you could just get attacked and then go into your super form, so they added that for a little bit more balancing. But I kinda miss it.
There you go!
Oh, she got me. I think another labyrinth run will be good. Yeah, I thought about streaming 11 and 14. Well, probably 11 first, but I think if I were to do that, I would want to have a lot more, you know, like followers and stuff before I even do something like that. And also have a different schedule for that. But I've thought about it. Assist. There we go. Don't have summons. Let's fight Bartz. Haven't fought Bartz. Or as the Japanese say it, Butts. Because that's his name in Japanese. So Bart's gimmick in this is that he's basically a mimic, where he just kind of has attacks from other characters and just kind of messes with them. Like there was Ragnarok Blaster, that's Laguna's move. So he just kind of mixes and matches a lot of attacks from other characters.
This will be costly. Away.
It's been a while since I played Yuna. Yeah. Yeah, that was Cecil's move right there, the light beam thing. That's Terra's, I think. There we go.
I won because of all of you.
I didn't fight Onion Knight yet, so go with that. Let's go with Battle 2.
Bear with me, if you will. Ixia, lightning, strike. Burn everything in sight. Here's the darkness. End this. Burn everything in sight. Ixia. Freeze them now. Burn everything in sight.
But one thing to mention, so there is a dash, you know, like this. You can block the dash, and it leaves them open. I'm gonna see if I can show it off, but maybe not. I almost had the bravery break from that. Ah, dang it. And it's not like he killed me, but... I like to use assists as distractions. They'll then focus on the assist, which gives me an opening. At least for the AI. What's this? Maximum strength. Now we're good. Fight Gabronth. Boss power. Gabronth's gimmick is a little different. Right now, he can only use brave attacks. If he attempts to use an HP attack, he'll only do EX charge, which fills up his super gauge. The cameras can get a little bit weird here and there. Like, okay, so he's using EX charge, filling up his meter, and once he gets up to full, then he can start using HP attacks. The camera can get a little weird, but it's something you can kind of get used to. And I think part of it is that some of the maps can get pretty big. And so if you're very far away, or if there's like a wall in the middle, then that can cause issues. Yeah, like right here, that's an awkward angle.
Lightning strike. Please, freeze them now. Show your flame.
I'm gonna get some HP back.
Show your flame.
Oh, I didn't time it right.
I will cast them away. I won because of all of you.
×2? Okay, that's not bad. Fight Warrior of Light. No, not dungeon. Let's go with... battle.
It seems that this is inevitable. Release! Giant with your light! Release!
Warrior of Light has a lot of shield attacks that help block moves. I believe Thor's hammer has a gravity effect that kind of pulls him closer. Although I'm not doing a good job of showing that off, but... But yeah, Warrior of Light is supposed to be basically all the job classes from FF1 kind of merged into one. That's like his gimmick. Warrior of Light was made up for this game, but now he's kind of... Actually, no, the image of Warrior of Light was for the box art, so it's not like he was completely made up, now that I remember. But he himself wasn't really a part of FF1. He's just kind of a mix of all 6 of the job classes. And so his thing during the story is that he has no memory of like his previous life in basically the world of FF1, whereas everyone else at least has like some memories of what they were doing before in like their world. Don't have magic pots, so can't copy that. Careful. Getting close. I almost had that. I was trying to dodge too.
Did I lack the proper strength?
Not the best way to go out. Oh well. I think I'll end it here. Gone over 2 hours. Yeah, this was fun. It's nice going back to Dissidia. It's fun for me. But I might treat this game as a gotta kill some time sort of game, at least until I decide to do a story mode run. Anyway, thanks for showing up. The next game we will be doing is FF1 Randomizer. Do that next this Thursday. I do these streams Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you want to see the live streams that are not on Twitch, they are on YouTube at ScottBot64 Stream Archives.